So boys, that was a great ride today.
Yeah.
So, since I blew the camera and did not put an SD card in John's camera on his first single track ride
On this. Whatever.
on his XCW, we're going to do a quick ride recap because it was such a great day. Recap.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sunshine Daydream.
Sunshine Daydream. Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah, we had it was fun today. I mean, first time out on this in single track. And it's funny because when we were doing the intro video to this, I was like, actually, all we do is ride single track. And then the video the next day was us in the field riding wide open in fifth gear. But it was good to break the bike in. But my first day on this, coming off of 19, the 19, this is just fun. It felt really good. Suspension, it was hard to tell last week in the first ride just because it's completely different riding than we normally do. It did everything that I was hoping that it would do, and the second gear, I think I talked about it 80 times in the last video, I love. For some of those hills that I was really stretching it out, pulling in that, clutching it, making it sound like crap, would just kick it down and be able to use it like it's meant to be used.
So what you're
Figure
saying,
that out after riding Dawn's bike, because
you like second gear.
We heard you like second gear.
I don't know. I'll have to try it out next week.
So, what's amazing to me is the last couple of weeks we've rode with a lot of guys on a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
So, we had somebody again with the 250X today.
Love that.
Somebody with a motocross bike, the Kawasaki KX 250.
That's an L1.
Scott has his carbureted KTM 300XC. And
Jeff and Brian today.
Jeff, Husky,
Ain't seen that since summer. That was nice. That was great riding with that.
All these bikes can hang.
Great ride.
Right? All these bikes can hang.
100%.
Yeah.
Whatever you ride. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter at all.
On the beta today. Here,
Yeah, how'd it feel?
I have to consciously ride it like more like a 4-stroke. Like when I ride my 350 here, it's less throttle than I'm used to. When I get on it, it always feels like I'm all over the place.
Okay.
And then if I modulate a little bit on the throttle, then it's good. And I came up a gear. So while you're loving second, I'm third all day now.
Well, you're probably still up gears.
I am. I just have used it more in the last couple hours than I did the whole time I owned the 19.
Like that steep hill climb that you moved on that 1 week.
Yep.
That was third gear hill for me, and that was a second gear hill on the KTM.
Oh, really?
I was not comfortable taking that hill in third on the KTM. Stock gear.
Which hill?
Sure.
The one that Brian got stuck on.
Oh, coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, I would never think of her.
It was good.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Because it was a little squirrely, like too much.
Yeah.
Second on some of those roads.
I did that in second. That guy commented about, was he in third gear, which is great gear. And I was complete opposite.
So
did that whole hill, and it felt like it was supposed to be flowy. Didn't feel like I was running out. And by the time I got to that hill, I could tell I was going up it because last time it just started spinning at the bottom of it. Now, here we go. Flip, right over the top.
So Scott had an epic loop out today on a hill that only he does here because it's that gnarly.
Show them what you did. Get up and show them right now.
We're going to show. Hopefully, I got it close enough on video, but you can also watch his win on the same hill on a short that we have posted because
same
made
hill.
it look easy. And
Same
today, Today he made it look like he was.
Well, it's a lot more running out today than it was a month or two ago. So I call this place.
that was hysterical. The bike landed perfect. It just flew up in the air, went over the moon, came back down, turned around, and you and the bike just slid down the hill together. I hope you got that.
I just fell off the back. I didn't fall. I just stepped off the back of it.
I was a couple bikes back, but I'll zoom in on that. I hope I got it too. Because man, it was epic. You crested, and it was like, woo.
I hit something at the top, and the front end just came off. Awesome.
So it's been fun riding with different guys.
Yeah.
One thing about Jeff and Brian, man, they go at it hard.
They are good. They're fun to ride with.
My forearms, my calf, I felt like I was going to perish.
Why? You were doing good.
After we got in that tree bed, and I had to muscle my bike a little bit, like down when you helped me get it over the log.
Tell them the real reason you struggled.
Yeah, the real reason I struggled is because I asked Scott to help me put a moose in the front tire, and he told me it was Good Friday and he couldn't do it.
What?
It was against his religion.
What'd I say? First thing to text Scott when you need his help, aka Skippy the Peony, is got some beer here. Can you come over and help me with blank?
Yeah. Not a morning person. I'll admit it.
What time do you usually get up?
Well, when I answered your text, I just got up.
When we come here, I always say this kind of jokingly, but not so much. It's like Christmas morning when we get to ride here. When we come here and we meet up, especially on a day like today, where it's not raining, it's not super wet, and super muddy.
What I tell you? What? You're like, Don's up there already? Right. He left at 12:15. I go, Don's been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
12:15.
Looking at the fireplace, waiting for seeing his ass to come down, grabbing his toy, and running out the door to play with it.
Lisa rolled out to get her nails done.
Poor Lisa.
She rolled out early, and I was talking to the dog, the French bulldog, Stella.
What'd she have to say?
I was like, hey, Stella, I'm getting out here early. I'm going to do a couple laps.
Did you? Oh, you just did that one? Yeah. That's still good. You got 2 laps in, right? Forward back? Oh, we cut that back part.
I hate that start, man.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. Like, it's like I'm not warmed up, and I'm excited, so I'm probably trying to go faster than
I'm way better at it now than I used to.
But by the top of it, if you were pussyfooting around in some other area and then you had that, it's gonna get to your head. When you start with the worst section here, you're like, hard part's all the way. Let's go. Let's start riding. And then that top part is just so flowy.
I'll show you the video. I'm like, but I tried to carry it in second. I should have just shifted up and it would have been cool.
Where at?
This. Let me go right in. You know how it's.
So you don't like second?
You didn't like going in second?
I don't like second.
You'd do that in third.
On this bike, on my KTM.
See, I don't disagree with him because when I rode that, he mentioned something about the gearing, and I still rode that in second or third a lot through the single track. Yeah, so this bike.
You know, it's hard comparing them because it's kind of like thoroughbred to a quarter horse.
I'd rather have a dime, Daddy.
I'm joking. That would have been my bike this year, but I knew you were buying one.
Oh, shut the hell up!
I knew you were buying one.
Shut the hell up! I didn't know I was buying one until you bought that.
I knew it.
I would have been perfectly content. I'm glad I got away from my YZ426.
A little too much orange in this.
To the other
we had
one.
to mix it up a little.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
You're both bullshitters.
We're both bullshitters.
Because Don said, "Oh, I'm not going to do anything right now."
Well, Dawn's thoughts are in dog minutes.
And then you said the same thing. You're like, I'm not buying any bike right now.
Yeah.
It just takes a little word of encouragement, like Lisa's saying, well, I guess do whatever you want.
And then
what my mind here is you should go buy a bike.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks later, I get one, and then poor Michelle.
Yeah.
She
felt bad.
Oh, you're the only one without a bike. You put anybody out, like, get on any bike. It's still fun to ride out here.
What do you say? Bikes are so much better than us.
Yeah, well, we've always said that. But the bikes, I'm not kicking a bike anymore.
No.
I'm not going to not have a hydraulic clutch ever again. I like having fuel injected. I don't like mixing gas. All of those things are really important to me. I like having one gas can. So the fact that I don't have to mix gas with this, and I think the TBI is as close as you'll get to a carbureted bike without having a carbureted bike. The TPI was very smooth, but it definitely had its tips. This seems more like a carbureted bike would.
What is the throttle response better or worse?
Yes, better.
I feel like, and people are going to comment on this, but I feel like if I lived out west, if I lived in Colorado and I was riding varied elevation, I would not have bought this bike.
Right.
Just because, as much as I love it, but I'm not going to change needle positions. I'm not going to change main jets just to ride elevation.
A lot of elevation changes.
Those bikes, you start them, you stop them, they adjust, and you're good. And they're down on power when you ride them.
That's everything.
Sure.
But like when I went out to Colorado, we were riding between 6,000 and 12,000.
Wow. I thought we were going to Colorado this year. But
we're going to Colorado East, North Carolina.
Southeast.
But we'll go there. I'd like to do Rock Run again.
I watched the A-Works Rock Run yesterday, like an old one. It made me want to go back. I want to go back.
Do they keep the trail?
The single track wasn't bad last time. We just found our way around.
What was that, 3 years ago?
No.
Did you have
14? Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's where I met those guys, and I met them on Good Friday.
Who? Jeff and Brad. Really?
Like I was by myself, and Rock Run was the only place that was open.
Huh.
I'm like, I'll just fool around, and then I ran into them, and they're like, join us. So I couldn't keep up with those guys.
We rode single track back when I had my last bike, but not like we did after I got my 19. But you really started in 22.
Yeah. Before that, I rode woods and motocross tracks.
Right.
Not good motocross, but I'd ride around it, and I hit the jumps that felt good. I go up the hops a lot, switch back, butler.
Okay.
I am glad you got me to do that double.
We're doing that again. Get ready. We're going to do it on the 350 this year.
On your 350, why?
I'm laying underneath and taking a pic.
You got to do it. I'm not doing it. It's not.
I don't need to do it. All I need is one tire on the ground at a time.
So you guys,
2 off the ground does not make sense to me. I'm
guys,
too old for 2 tires to not be on the ground at the same time. 1 is enough.
So you guys are good at hills.
Preferably the back.
I'd rather do a jump than a hill. I would rather do a
Really?
big jump than a hill.
No way.
Honestly. That hill today, I was so puckered up, and I had been up it before, but like not on this bike. And even though it went up it fine, it just
It's a little.
Hey,
I know.
I think it's time to take a sponsor. Like we gotta mention our sponsor.
Who's our sponsor? Big Guy Zip Ties?
Big Guy Zip Tie.
Big guy.
So,
Big Guy Zip Tie.
you get a break on the trail. Who do you call?
Big Guy Zip Tie. The zip tie the size of a toe strap.
That's what I use to tie up bread in my house.
But great day out riding. This is a preamble to what's to come. looking forward to Mountain Ridge opening up. All right. Well, this is the beginning of what we're going to do for our riding videos. We might get together every once in a while and comment during them, which is
especially if we
fun.
don't bring the camera card.
And then
during the ride.
Look at that on the full side.
And then we're going to. We have a podcast that we're setting up. Opening up a brewery soon. Skips Mechanics.
And if you'd like to invest your 401k with us, we got that going on.
Hey, Midwest Mountain Engineering, I'm still waiting for my t-shirt.
Hey.
I love, tag them this time. You didn't tag them. I love your levers. They are the cat's ass. The bee's knees, they're fantastic. Give me a shirt. Tag them.
Shout out to Beta and Bulletproof Designs for fixing my radiator parts.
Oh, did they?
They sent me new ones because they sent me ones that were supposed to fit this bike and I had to grind them into oblivion. So
yeah,
they sent me
I'm going to get them.
They did not take the old ones back, so thank you. If anyone wants the old ones, I got them. They're just a little marked up to fit. But thank you, Beta.
Yeah, I might get some of those. I actually might get a pipe boat. Considering it. I don't know.
The P3's nice.
I heard the P2.5 good too. All right, the hell with us. We're out, everybody. Good night.